That's the reality coming from me. I'm telling y'all. So my brain started doing the mathematical calculations, and it said, you're going to keep going to the club and you're going to be hitting these middies. So you could hit 100 middies, but 100 middies ain't going to equal up to one baddie. Now, this is me being shallow, right? You know what I'm saying? Because it's not what's on her, it's what's in her. You dig? It's not what's on her, it's what's in her. All right? Shout out to... I've come to the conclusion that we gonna trick. I don't care. We gonna trick. Now, it's not really tricking when you think about it, right? Yeah, you guys misuse tricking a lot. I really think the only people that complain about tricking are broke ass. I don't understand how spending a couple $100 on a bitch that's better than everything you've ever seen in your life is tricking, and she cook, clean, and drain your balls every day, and she look like this. I don't really understand that about you guys, but I guess I could understand it because you guys don't have the bread to play, so y'all complain about tricking. And some of y'all have even put me in the mentality where I start trying not to trick, by the way, spend money on a girl. Let's just say spend money on a girl. It's like, bro, if you go, listen. Did y'all see Phase on Love got put on child support? Can we talk about that for a second? I know that's going to be a crazy switch to go from this baddie on the screen to talking about Phase on Love. But can we just talk about Phase on Love for just 1 second, bro? Let's just talk about Phase on Love for 1 second, okay? I want you just to look at the face of that's being put on child support because he's trying to get some buns in the States. You don't get no buns in the States. You don't get no buns in the States, head ass dudes. You don't get no buns in the States. Look at this nigga's face. Y'all see this nigga? Can you see him? Do you need to see him big screen? Homie just got put on child support. Now let me I'm a read for y'all how much he's getting put on child support for. But he's doing, I think, 90 days in jail. Okay. Let's see. Child support amount. Hold on. Look, because I want you don't get no buns in the States. Head ass niggas to look at this, right? You can't get no girls in the States. You got to come over here and pay. Head ass. Head ass. You don't get no buns in the States. You got to pay for the buns. You couldn't get that back home. Look. 250,000 in unpaid child support. Would you guys like to break down what that costs per night? I think that child is 6 years old, right? How old is the kid? How old is the kid? You're spending 90 days in jail. My fault, Dashiki. I know that was a crazy switch off from a baddie to Phase on Love. I know that was nuts. My bad. They trying to see that shit. Oh, why am I fucked up right now? Hey, yo, someone just sent me a video of one of my shorties getting beat up. Hold on, chat. Y'all niggas want me to put that on the screen? Listen, wait, hold on. My fault, y'all. Let's not get distracted. Look, 250,000, right? $250. $250. Now watch this. Divide that by 6 years. That's about $42,000 a year. You do $42,000 a year divided by 365 days. You are spending $115 a night for that coochie, for that fish pocket. For that fish pocket that you probably can't even hit every night. And the nights you do hit, it's probably 3 times this amount. You are paying $115. And that's only how old the kid is. She pregnant, you probably can't really hit during the pregnancy. Y'all fighting back and forth. She about to put you on child. You not hit you. Because you wanted to get some buns in the States from a midi. Whole time, shorty right here, she would have took care of you for a couple hundred. Don't let these bum ass trick you out your spot, man. I'm telling y'all. Okay? There are so many women that exist in Colombia. It's impossible. Listen to me. It's impossible for your US dollar to fail you in Colombia versus what you could. You clown ass dudes need to stop clowning dudes that come overseas to get girls. You have to stop. Shit don't make no sense to me. When you sit down for 1 second, chat, and you think about it for 1 second, how does it make any sense that you could get put on child support for $42,000 a year for shit that don't even look half as good on this screen? You come over here, you get this girl pregnant, you're not going on child support. You just gonna get cursed out. The dating market, the interaction between men and women has always been monetized. It's always been monetized dating since biblical days. Since biblical days. If you could give a bitch a loaf of bread and a scoop of water, you were worthy of the pussy. It wasn't, oh, I got a dick, you got a pussy, let's get it together. It was never that. It was, this pussy yours. As long as you could feed it and need it, it was yours. Now, the difference today is these chicks be ran through by Tim, Duck, Harry, and Jose. So you really are never getting the girl to yourself. But the dating market has always been monetized. And when you keep falling for the idea that the dating market is not monetized, you're going to fail. Now, will you have instances where you go outside and a girl just gives you some just because? Absolutely. But that's because her needs are being met, either because she has her own money or she has another guy taking care of her. But if you're not the guy taking care of her and she has no money, you have to understand women are naturally, it's their most natural instinct to seek out the guy that's going to protect them. Now, once the protection becomes baseline, like a chick like this, any one of you, if she said, hey, I need somewhere to stay for a couple days, any one of y'all would house her. I know I would. I'm like, shorty, you could stay. Matter of fact, you could have a whole crib yourself. I'll go rent some. Unfortunately, that's just the reality of it, because it wouldn't cost me much to do it. So her baseline isn't give me somewhere to stay, give me food and water. Her baseline is, are you flying me out? Are you taking me to nice places? Are you going to spend the bag on me? And you have to understand, Brody, beauty is her currency. Beauty is her currency. Your work ethic to generate the bread is yours. And when you're generating bread, this, as beautiful as she is a tax write-off. Figure it out. It's a tax write-off. It's the cost of doing business. You are not going to risk this. You can try. And you might even get a crack at it. But you're not going to have this after you risked it. You're going to have a memory with her, and it's going to be fleeting. You want a chick like this? You got to have your bag right, bro. There's no amount of body game, 6-pack, 5% body fat, 6'8". At the end of the day, after you done laid that hard wood on her, if she don't got it together, she need money. Period. And you are always going to be in competition, like I was saying with my boy today. You always going to be in competition with the dude that could put her on a yacht, pay her bills, okay? Put her on a yacht, pay her bills, put her on a private jet, because there's some nigga out there, for him to do that is like spending $5, and for you it's going to break the bank. And that's the old complain about tricking. Y'all got to stop tricking. She's supposed to just give it to you for, because she like you. Bitch can't eat without me. What are you talking about? She ain't learned no skills. She don't know how to weld something, code something, build something, paint something. She don't know how to do that. She know how to wear the tightest tank top she could find and pour water on her titties. That's what she know how to do, because it's going to bring the money. She's going fishing. When she posts on the gram, she's going fishing. She winding up the fishing rod. Whoop. Reel them in. Reel them in. And niggas going, oh my God, how much do you need, baby? Get your money right, Brody. Now, am I saying that you need to have a chick like this? So only a delusional nigga will tell you, you couldn't bag her in the States, though. You could only do that in Colombia because she's... Shut the nigga. Shut up. You could only grow vegetables because it rains out the sky. That's how you niggas sound. Shut up, bro. Because if you was getting this for the free ski, when I say, baby, pack your bags, I'm taking you to DR, she's going to be in DR, and you're going to be in the crib with Jergens. She's not going to be over here. It don't matter how good you smack it down. I don't care if you got the biggest schlong in the world, pause. You are not dicking a bitch down to the point she turns niggas with money. It's not going to happen, bro. You're not going to do 6 billion sit-ups and get a 12-pack and think that's going to keep her away from the bag. It's not. It's not. And I'm realizing, like, yo, Brody, when I be having them girls I don't give no money to, you know who's always the last? Me. Because I don't want to give her the bread. So some other nigga give her the bread. And when I'm calling her through to the crib and she's not responding, it's because some other niggas giving her the bread and she's giving some head. And I'm sitting here twiddling my fingers like, well, when you're free, you can come over. You lose to a nigga with money every time. Every time. A nigga with money is going to toss her all over the fucking world. And you going to be waiting for her after she's like, okay, I made all my money. It's done shot wild cow milk all over her. Now you can get some pussy for the free, sir. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the leftover pussy. I appreciate it. Put some of it in the hat. Shut up, bro. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you, bro. If you don't have a bag, get the bag and shut up, bro. Stop talking about this, bro. All you guys want free pussy till you realize that you sharing free pussy. You sharing the free pussy. And then when you have the pussy to yourself and you don't spend no money, it's ugly, mid, fish pocket. Nothing about her is worth keeping. And you know it. You're going to cheat the second you get a chance. Am I lying? Put a 1 in the chat if you think I'm lying. Put a 2 in the chat if you think I'm speaking facts. If you think I'm speaking facts, put a 2 in the chat. If you think I'm capping, put a 1 in the chat. You be ready to cheat on some. Is she not bad? Imagine you got 2 chicks. You got this girl and whatever your baby mama look like. And this girl always down your baby mama like, no, Harold, I don't feel like it today. That look 3 times better than you, that's always with it. What you gonna do? You gonna say, oh, I love my, I love my little midi fish pocket. No. You're coming over to shorty over here and you're beating the doonies down like it's your last day on earth. And what I'm trying to get you is to understand is when we get to a certain level, because it's not really beauty. If a girl got any amount of sex appeal, she can make money. That's just tricking on it. The reality of the situation is fucking up the game. Because a rich out, he could fly 20 of these girls out. Especially if he's in Latin America, to fly them from other Latin. My little shit just told me she getting married to a Mexican. She's like, oh, what do you do for me that, like, this guy buys me everything? Like, what do you do for me? And I'm like, you see, that's because I'm unwilling to spend the bag on you. So I got to deal with the fact that you're going to rub the fact that is tricking on you in my face. Granted, I don't feel compelled to give you the bag. But some chicks, like the chick I saw in the gym that made me almost swallow, and heart almost fell into my stomach. Yeah, you're getting put up in the crib. Security's watching 24/7. I'm on the cameras. I'm on straight demon. Like you cannot look like that and leave the crib. You cannot look like that and leave the crib. There's no way. Yeah, sure. Jose's probably bending that and folding that like a pretzel, all stupid crazy for the free ski. But when Mosa come around waving pesos, she go to Mosa without question. And I'm violating like I ain't never had pussy in my life. Facts. Like I ain't never had pussy in my life. Is that what you want? Because you wanted to brag that you got some free pussy? Niggas are jokes, bro. Now I'm not sitting here giving you the message of go ahead and pay for every chick's box. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying to you is stop clowning because they paying. It don't make no sense. At the end of the day, when you see what a nigga like Faison Love is paying for child support, $250,000, your alternative to a nigga's tricking and having fun is being put on child support, being taken for half. Do you guys want to see how many women became billionaires because a nigga wanted a wife something and he no longer with her? Does this shit make any sense after a while? I'm going to tell you something. It stopped making sense to me a while ago. I'm like, you might as well just buy the box. You do the math. You start doing the math. Math don't make no sense. Huh? $40,000 a year? What? Huh? What? Do you know how many of these chicks I could have tricked on with that $40,000, $42,000? Faison Love paying? And he don't even got the bread to pay. So now he's doing 90 days in jail. 90 days in jail, and you could have been 90 days in fucking Cartagena, Colombia, pulling a bunch of chicks that look like this, and you wouldn't have spent a tenth of that. Let me show you is getting rich off of trying to get the box for the free ski. Oh, I got it for the free ski. I ain't paid. Fuck is you talking about? Y'all want to see how many girls getting rich off this shit? I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll show you. Huh? Mackenzie Scott, 41.9 billion. Wherever Mackenzie Scott at, tell that bitch I eat pussy from the back. Facts. 41.9 billion, divorced from Jeff Bezos, Amazon founder. Melinda French Gates, 29.9 billion, divorced from Bill Gates, Microsoft founder. Sue Ann Arnow, 1 billion, divorced from Harold Hamm, oil tycoon. Elaine Wynn, 2 billion, divorced from Steve Wynn, Wynn Resorts. So pull up the video of Paul Pierce crashing out on streamers with money tricking. Send me the video, because I saw that. I saw that. Yes. Let me also say this too, because I don't want you sitting on here thinking I'm on here just, yo, bro, you on here advocating for tricking. It's not about that. All right, because I do fuck the game up by just spending money on hoes. But my whole point to you is the alternative to tricking is getting put on child support, paying alimony, okay? Getting left, and you get half your wealth and turn her into a multi-billionaire, where now niggas that ain't even provide a tenth of what you gave that girl is putting your ex-wife through the bed spring, and she tricking on nigga with your money. That is your alternative. That is your alternative. If he got the money to trick, and that's what that nigga gonna do, gotta just work harder, bro. Hold on, chat.